Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Coming to you guys. I never gave my little progress reports, or progress reports on the track with me and Jasmine on I think it was the 15th, 16th, and 17th. It was the Fun Forward weekend event that we went to. We took Donatello and we took Slushbox. As everybody knows, the white Escort and the purple Escort. So I posted some videos. Before we went, I actually had the car dynoed. I had Donatello dynoed, and he was my buddy's dyno reads kind of low, so I don't know exactly what the calculated outcome of horsepower would have been if I was on a dyno jet, but I can tell you on his dyno it made 320 wheel horsepower at 270 foot-pounds of torque. The car ran a 1201 at 115 with a 180 60 foot. And that was with no anti-lag, and the boost controller was turned off. So Jasmine's car, only thing I really updated on that was the charge pipes. I updated the charge pipes on it and did mostly T-bolt clamps everywhere I could do T-bolt clamps. Actually, her whole entire setup's got T-bolt clamps, and then I changed a bunch of other stuff around just in the charge pipe system, and it's picked up mile an hour big time. And her best time was a 1382 at 104. I think she had like a I can't remember what the daggone 60 foot was. I want to say it was like a 2.2 or 2.1. But that's the automatic. Hers is the automatic Escort GT, stock transmission, stock engine. My setup is a stock G series transmission, stock engine, with some other stuff done. So, but all internals, all factory, except for the cams. On both cars, it's got cams. She's got JDM BP26 cams, and I got BP5A intake cam and a BP4W exhaust. So, but yeah, I just want to get on here and let you guys know how the track went. Track went great. I just hadn't had a chance to get on here and give you guys a progress report because I've been so freaking busy since I got back. So I've been doing a bunch of other stuff too, repairing some of our daily drivers and stuff like that. Stuff I put aside until I could get it knocked out. So when we came back, I could just get it all done. But I still got a few things to do on the purple car. We ain't quite finished yet. I got a Mach 3 boost controller solenoid, and I gotta get some wastegate springs for it. See if we can turn it up a little more. So it's on 21.7 pounds of boost right now, to be exact. And we got some more stuff we're gonna do to it. I've got to hook up the airflow, the air fuel. I have to hook up the wideband to the laptop, and I have to get my my two-step hooked up, and gotta get my boost controller hooked up too. So I got a few things I gotta hook up to the Mega Squirt and everything. But for the most part, everything worked out good. Everybody saw the ground up build. It was all the way down the bare block, all the way up to the cylinder head. So the motor's performing well. I'm very impressed with it. I'm very happy with it. Excited. The car runs great. Like to big shout out to Matt Russell. Matt Russell, he did a number on my car, man. He's one hell of a tuner, and he's taught me a whole lot too, and he's helped me with all three of my Escorts. So I really big shout out to Matt Russell, man. I really appreciate all the help and the knowledge and all the stuff you showed me, taught me, and all that stuff, man. And car performed well after you tuned it, so big shout out to you, man. You did a wonderful job. And big shout out to everybody else that helped us out too, man. Anybody that sold me parts, anybody that gave me advice, anybody that just had, just the little bit of small advice, just one or two words, man. I appreciate each and every one of everybody that always tries to help me out or helps me out or whatever, or lends out their helping hand. I do appreciate it. I can't name everybody because there's so many people. So I'll be here all night. But I just want to mainly get on here, man, and just tell everybody, progress report on our cars and stuff when we went to the track in October. And the cars performed well. I was very, very surprised by Jasmine's car. That really took me by surprise. But it's just an air change, man. The density of the air went down, and the car just picked up a whole mile an hour. Picked up a mile an hour, and then dropped 0.2. So very impressed, very happy with that. And same with my car. It picked up 3 miles an hour and dropped 0.2. So very impressed with that as well. So both cars performed great. So way to go, Donatello and Slushbox. So, but yeah, I just want to get on here and just give y'all that report and let y'all know what happened and what was going on and everything. And Jasmine has told me that she is not going to race no more this year. She made a total of 20, a little bit over 20 passes this year on the track, and she's been racing her ass off. She's been racing her ass off, and my stuff was down. So I just, we just made sure her car was right so she could go and have fun. So, but she made over 20 passes this year, and she told me, she said she was going to sit Slushbox down. Slushbox. I can't even talk tonight. Sorry, y'all. She said she was going to sit Slushbox down because she said she knew that we couldn't go no further with this turbo. And she's right. We can't. I mean, this turbo is at its limit. So Jasmine put down, on a low reading dyno, she put down 235 to the wheel and 235 to the wheel, and I want to say 226 torque. Yeah, that's right. 235 wheel horsepower and 226 torque in the automatic. So, yeah, that VJ17, it's on its last, it's out of breath pretty much. I would have to say that. So it's time for an upgrade. I actually got a buddy of mine that's probably going to do some work to that one she's got and do some upgrading to the compressor wheel, compressor housing, and these all sides as well, like he did with my turbo. Everybody keeps asking me what size my turbo is, but I really don't know because Rusty just took it, and it started out as a cheap T3 T4, knockoff T3 T4 eBay. So after I got the turbo, what I did was I turned around and I gave it to him because the compressor wheel the compressor shaft had actually walked, and it walked into the back of the compressor housing. And when it did that, of course, it sheared the teeth down on the compressor wheel. So I gave it to him, and he took it all apart and put all Garrett's stuff in it. So Garrett shaft, Garrett compressor wheel, Garrett compressor housing. So he worked his magic on it. But when I asked him what size it was, he was like, oh, it's this, it's that. So in other words, he won't gonna tell me what size the motherfucker was, but it's all good. So whatever, it's working. So we're just gonna see how much I can get out of it. But Jasmine said she was gonna chill out for the rest of the year until we did some different stuff to her car and make it a little faster. But I can guarantee you, I'll be surprised if she sits out these last 4 races. So, but she might. You never know. So she said she was done for the year. She start back up next year, which is cool. So I'll just get on the ball and get this turbo swapped out and stuff like that, and see how much more boost we can make and how much more power we can make. So and then see how long we can get this automatic transmission to last. This 4EAT-F has been a soldier, knock on wood, and we'll do that. It has been a trooper. But I also keep the transmission happy. It's got a big oversized cooler on it. We got a temperature gauge on it. We run the Wolf synthetic high temperature fluid. We just keep the transmission cool. I mean, she can make 4 or 5 passes and it'll be like 90, 95 degrees, which is not nothing for an automatic. So when it gets to about 140 though, after she's done a few power brake boosts, at the line, trying to get the car to leave, if it gets to 140, we'll shut the car down and let it cool off. And it actually cools off, and within 10, 15 minutes, it's already back down to 90 degrees. So everything's doing well. Everything's performing pretty good. I mean, I keep check on everything, man. I keep check on everything, our fluids, and make sure the cars are right, make sure ain't nothing leaking, and there's, nothing that would risk us going down the racetrack over 100 miles an hour. Safety first, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's a big thing because I'm actually a safety manager at my job. So it's safety is one of the biggest things with me, especially racing, and especially with her, to make sure she's comfortable and she's good with her stuff. So, but yeah, I just basically wanted to get on here and tell everybody how the event went, because a lot of people were asking, hey man, how'd it go? You know, stuff like that. So I hadn't had a chance to get on here and talk to anybody. So I took this opportunity tonight, on my way home from the gym. I said, let me stop by the shop and make this real quick video for everybody. So, but I posted the videos and stuff and the event and everything, so everybody's seen most of, you know, the cars running good and stuff like that. So, but I want to get on here and talk a little bit about it. But I'm gonna say, Donatello worked me, because I mean, I had to drive that car. I didn't have no traction issues. It hooked up good, which it caught me off guard, big time. That new setup really caught me off guard. So, I think I found a sweet spot. I'm still doing some fine tuning on that, but I'll get it. So, but I just want to appreciate. I do want to say we do appreciate each and every person that supports us, that backs us, that watches our YouTube videos, that watches our videos on Facebook, Instagram. We're all over the place, man. You know, I'm on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is EOTT Racing Team in all capital letters, and then Facebook. My Facebook account is Corin Neal. My name, CORINNEAL. Everybody knows. And then, of course, my Instagram is also EOTT Racing Team in capital letters. So, but just want to say thanks, guys. I appreciate everything that everybody did. Anybody that pitched in to help us with any parts for any car. I don't care if I bought them, if they were donated to us, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, if you had any kind of dealings with our projects, I want to say I gladly, and I'm very appreciative and blessed to have guys like you all, guys and girls, to help you all, to have you all in our circle to help us out like that, and we really do appreciate it. So I wanted to tell everybody that helped thanks, because everybody knows who they are. That way I didn't want to call no names and then leave somebody out by accident, somebody get upset. So I just wanted to get on here and say, hey guys, thanks. I appreciate it. And we try to do all we can do for the escort community. I try to post as much stuff I can try to post, and that I can post, and do what I can do to try to keep the site alive, you know, trying to keep everybody inspired and give some people some inspiration to work on their stuff, whether it be a first generation escort, a second generation escort, a third generation escort, a 1.6 CVH, a 1.9 CVH, a 1.8 BP 05, a 1.9, a 2.0 SPI, a CVH, or a 2.0 Z-Tech. You know, they're all escort engines, and they're all in the escort family, so they all deserve some kind of love. So, and each and every individual person has their own preference of what they like to build. So I don't never criticize or throw shade on nobody that wants to do something different, because I am one that likes to do different stuff. So especially with the escorts, you know, not big on swaps. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not big on swaps at all. I look for more of a challenge. So I like to build what's in the car. And I've been like that ever since I've been racing, ever since I've been in the car game. And a lot of people know that. So I like to work with what I got. And I feel like I get more credit. You get more credit for working with what you got, rather than just taking another motor and swapping it in. You know what I mean? I have a car. We have cars as it is that looked at as not of the normal popular anyway. So why not take the engine that's already in it and do something with it and make it perform? And that one right there, because the first thing I always get, people always ask me, is it swapped? Is it swapped? In my wife's car, is it swapped? No, none of our cars are swapped. It is the platform that came in them back in the 90s. So, but it's cool that people think we're swapped, but we're not. So, you know, I like to be able to tell them that, no, that's the engine that came in here. You know, that's the platform that came in this car. So no offense to nobody, you know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not big on swaps. I'm not big into the derby racing, where cars are crashing into each other and they're tearing them all to pieces. I'm just not into that kind of stuff. I'll help anybody I can, but yeah, some stuff that I'm not into. Drag racing is my thing. Road coursing is cool, but the whole derby thing, running into people and tearing cars up, that's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else may think it's fun, but I mean, everybody, like I said, everybody has their preference of racing. Everybody has their preference of what they like to do, so, and what they like to build. So, but I think that sums that up. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys a little bit and let you know what's going on. And I appreciate y'all watching our YouTube videos. And once again, I want to say thanks to everybody that has helped us out throughout every single build. You know, all three of our escorts. You know, so don't want to leave nobody out. So I just figured I want to go ahead and just say thanks to everybody that's had helping hand. Big shout out to Brian Clowers. He's been doing all of our clothing, all of our EOTT Racing Team clothing, shirts, hoodies, skull caps, and stuff like that. So if you guys want any custom clothes done, you know, Brian Clowers is on FEOA. He's on Facebook. I'm not sure if he's on Instagram or not. I can ask him, but I usually contact him through Messenger on Facebook. So big shout out to Brian Clowers as well for our clothing, doing all our clothes and stuff and all our custom pictures and stuff like that. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Love each and every one of y'all, and God bless each and every one of y'all. And I just want to say thanks again for watching our videos and showing us support and cheering us on, and you know, everything y'all have done for us has really helped out a lot. So thank you guys, and everybody have a wonderful night. Have a blessed night, and I'm going to end this video and take my butt home and go eat something and get into bed because I got to get up early. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Love each and every one of y'all, and God bless. Peace out.